Okay, we'll call the meeting to order at 6 o'clock. Could I have a mover and a seconder, please? Leanne and Derek, all in favor? That is carried. Okay, welcome to everybody that's here tonight too in the gallery for our meeting. Nice to see you guys. Okay. Resolution 357, 2024, approval of the agenda. Did everybody have a chance to review the agenda over the weekend? Anything needs adjustment or looks in order? Okay. Okay. Be it resolved that the meeting agenda for the regular council meeting of October 15th, 2024 be accepted as presented. A mover and a seconder, please. Ken? And Gale? All in favor? Carried. Okay. Okay, the meeting minutes from the last meeting. Everybody have time to review them? Anything out of order or looking good on that all? Okay. I'll read the resolution. Be it resolved that the meeting minutes of the regular council meeting of October 1st, 2024 be accepted as presented. Moved by Derek and Leanne. All in favor? Carried. Okay. Delegations, we don't have any tonight, do we?
Nope.
Okay, protective services. Do we know if Ken's gonna be here or?
He was pretty sick today, said he would try last night, but being that he's not here yet, I
Do we-
suspect he probably won't be here.
Okay,
Yeah.
do we want to jump over that or do we just want to,
We can jump over for the time being, just in case he shows up, but I haven't heard from him since.
Okay.
But he said he was sick last night.
okay. Okay, we'll just jump over that one for now then. Okay, I guess our next thing will be going into camera here now. Be it resolved that pursuant to section 152(3) of the Municipal Act, Council shall meet as a committee of the whole to close the meeting and continue discussion in camera regarding investigation or enforcement of an act or bylaw. Pursuant to section 83(1), council members shall keep in confidence a matter discussed at a meeting closed to the public under subsection 152(3) until the matter is discussed at a meeting conducted in public. Pursuant to section 94, section 1, paragraph H, a council member shall become disqualified for breaching the requirement of confidentiality under clause 83, section 1, paragraph D. Mover and a seconder, please. Leanne and Gale, all in favor? That is carried. Okay, resolution 361, 2024. Be it resolved that pursuant to section 152, subsection 4 of the Municipal Act, this meeting shall be reopened to the public. Mover and a seconder, please. Ken and Leanne, all in favor? Carried. What time was that, Trevor?
It is 6:47.
6:47, thank you. Okay, that is that. Okay, resolution 362-2024. Be it resolved that the Bylaw Enforcement Services Report, August 2024, be accepted as presented. Further, be it resolved that the Bylaw Enforcement Services Report dated September 2024 be accepted as presented. A mover and a seconder, please. Derek and Leanne. All in favor? That is carried.
Good night, folks. Thank you, Dale.
Dale.
See you in the morning.
Bet. We passed each other.
Oh, yes. Thanks, Dale.
Thank you.
Good evening. Okay, just gotta tick a few things off here. Fire protection. Probably Ken isn't coming, I don't think, eh?
Yeah, I think he's not coming.
Okay. Fire protection services. Anything that has to be answered out of that one, or pretty straightforward, I think?
I think it was, yeah.
Everybody had a chance to go over that? New fire truck is here, which is nice, so that is good. Okay, resolution 350.
Mover seconder.
Huh?
Did you, for the fire department one, did we do a
No,
mover?
I'm just doing it right now.
Oh, sorry, okay.
Yeah, sorry,
okay,
Trevor.
my apologies. Go
Okay,
ahead.
no problem.
Yeah.
Resolution 359, 2024. Be it resolved, the Fire Protection Services Report dated October 15th, 2024 be accepted as presented. A mover and a seconder. Gale and Ken, all in favor? That is carried. Thank you. Okay. We are in 5.3 here, the RCMP report. Quite a lengthy report there. Anybody have any points or comments they'd like to make in regard to that report, or anything come out of it, or strike a note with anybody? And these are going to be, how often are these going to be now, Trevor?
They appear to be monthly.
Oh, okay then.
the
Oh, I
timing-
see. Okay, they
Yeah,
just add a
yeah.
month on the column all the
Exactly,
time.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So we're going to be able to, receive this monthly from
Yeah,
them then?
yeah, timing varies, but yeah, typically they're monthly.
Okay,
We'll
then.
we'll put it up basically within if we receive it a couple days prior, it'll be on the agenda. Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Summer months are busier. I
Yeah,
think.
summer months are definitely busier, I see. Yeah, wide variety of infractions, isn't there? Yeah. Not only traffic, but, well, traffic is a fairly big number, but a lot of other combined things too. That's good to get from the
Yeah.
police for sure. Nice to see that, so.
And it sure broke down to walk.
It is.
outside.
Yeah, very good that way, so. Did you have anything out of that, Ken, or anything for? Oh, okay then. Okay, resolution 363-2024. Be it resolved that the RCMP Crime Statistics Report to Council dated January 1st to September 30th, 2024 be accepted as presented. A mover and a seconder, please. Leanne moved. Ken seconded. All in favor? Thank you. Motion is carried. Yeah, Colin isn't here tonight. He got the flu or something, I think, this afternoon. So not here to add anything to the report. I might be able to answer some questions if there's anything directed this way, because I do talk to Colin a fair bit. So if anybody had anything in regards to that report, maybe I could answer that.
Not the report here, but do you know if they got the stuff done by the bridge? Or the
Oh, the
council?
scrubbing and
Yeah,
stuff?
done by the, I haven't been out that way at all, but.
Yeah, it's done.
Oh,
I saw they were working on it there a few days back, so it's done, Ken?
Yeah.
Trim back?
Well, they were in and trimmed a bunch and left, so I'm assuming they did as much as they wanted to.
Okay,
That's almost middle of last week or
right,
something.
okay,
Yeah.
and the stuff's been hauled away?
It's just kind of piled there in the ditch.
Okay, so we'll have to, yeah, I'm sure Colin's gonna follow up and get that hauled away, but I'm just gonna make a note for that here anyways. Bridge. Your opinion, Ken, did it look like it was down far enough, do you think?
Well, I wasn't really sure what they were looking for to clean it out. I was expecting they were going to take a lot more than they did,
Okay,
but I mean, you can definitely get under the bridge without walking through the bush now. So
okay,
maybe that was all they wanted.
okay.
Not sure.
I'm sure
The
Ken
fellow that was living there has moved on, so
Nobody's there, okay. And I'm sure Candace will be actually telling us if it's adequate or not, so. Yep. So we will go with his report then and read the resolution to that effect. Resolution 364-2024. Be it resolved that the Public Works and Utilities Report dated October 15th, 2024 be accepted as presented. A mover and a seconder, please. Leanne moved. Gale seconded. All in favor? That is carried. Thank you. Okay. Section 7, Finance. Did you get in, Ken, to look over this or not today? I know I was busy out in the field, so I never had a chance, but I did at home on the weekend here, so.
Yeah, I read this, but I thought you meant going through the checks.
No, I knew you couldn't come today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant,
Yeah,
sorry.
no, I did
I
look
wasn't
through
clear
this.
on that,
Yeah.
yeah. Any questions regarding that?
Not this first one. I have a question later on.
Oh, okay then. Okay. So bigger one, because there's a school division payment in
Yep.
here, so fairly large check. Okay, if everybody's comfortable, or did you have something there?
The AMM trading one, is that 3 months of interest or? Is it interest?
Which check is that?
13275.
These are insurance premiums.
Yeah, but there's like three, is it 1,894, 14?
Yep, different.
Times?
Yep,
That's just,
insurance. Second here.
just says interest, so that's why I'm just.
One percent interest on overdue insurance, 1894.14. And that's for September, and then for August, 1894.14. 1% interest on overdue insurance.
So 3 months of
Yep.
interest on it. Okay, that was,
Okay.
yeah.
Anybody else have anything? Or do we need another minute or two, Derek, to go through stuff?
One 13290. What is that all about?
That would be the Golden Water
What's that?
well, that is the well.
In the school.
And the
Right.
school.
Yep.
Minitona School.
Yeah, school repairs,
Okay.
water well repairs.
That's from when they plugged the vent, or that's something different.
The school one was
Toilets
the
maybe?
1,032, and then the other one was the Bowsman water wells repair.
Oh, that was the pump.
That was the pump and stuff that
Yeah.
was supplied by
Yeah,
them.
Yeah. So 8,483, and then of course there was tax on top of that as well.
Okay.
And the other 1,080 was the Minitona school, Trevor?
Did
Yep.
it say what
that's
was
cool.
fixed at the Minitona School?
I'll find that out.
Is it toilets, is it piping?
They did a camera fee in the line to see what the blockage was, supplies, labor, mileage, Met with Colin on site and gained access to the roof of the gym. This would be the gym flooding, where basically the
Oh, this was the stones poured down
Yeah.
by some children,
yeah,
kids.
kids access
Not
the top
children.
and poured gravel down the pipe.
Okay.
Plug the
Yeah.
blockage, yeah. Okay. Anything else from anybody in regards to the payables? Okay, I don't see any hands, so we will read the resolution. Resolution 365-2024. Be it resolved that accounts payable checks 13272 to 13309 in the amount of $1,057, $1,057,924.16. Wow, what a number! Be accepted as presented and approved for payment. Moved by Leanne, seconder. Derek, all in favor? Carried, thank you. Okay, we're on to payroll checks now. Any questions coming from the payroll? All the supporting documents are on there, so everybody had a chance to go through that? Okay. Resolution 366-2024, be it resolved that payroll period 20-2024, September 14th to 27th, 2024, in the amount of $24,187.49 be accepted as presented and approved for payment. Moved by Leanne, seconder. Gale, all in favor? That is carried. Okay, 7.2 now. Year-to-date statement of financial operations and bank accounts. Okay. Is there anything coming out of that report that
Yeah,
needs clarification?
I got a new guy question.
Yep.
Under expenses for recreation and culture, $100,000, looks like year to date for me. What sort of stuff is that?
I would have to take that as a takeaway and give you a
Okay.
detailed breakdown.
You don't
of
have
each of
just
the
kind of a
others.
general,
I'm not going to speak to it.
okay, okay,
Uh,
yeah, I can wait,
So takeaway?
yep.
That was under rec and culture, Ken?
Yep.
Recreation and culture, okay. Okay. Anything else from anybody? Derek?
No, I'm good.
You're good, okay. Read the resolution then. Resolution 367-2024. Be it resolved that the year-to-date statement of financial operations / general operations, January 1st to September 30th, 2024, be accepted as presented. Further be it resolved that the year-to-date statement of financial operations / utilities, January 1st to September 30th, 2024, be accepted as presented. And further be it resolved that the account balances report dated October 11th, 2024, be accepted as presented. Mover, Ken, seconder, Derek, all in favor? That is carried, thank you. Okay. We are on to 7.3, general administrative expenses. Dated October 15th, 2024.
That was my question from last time. Thanks, Trevor.
Yep, no problem.
Anybody else have anything that needed clarification out of that? Nope. Okay. Okay, resolution 368-2024, be it resolved that the 21-22 general administrative expenses analysis dated October 15th, 2024 be accepted as presented. Moved by.
I better move it. I'm happy.
Okay, Ken, thank you. And Leanne, all in favor? That is carried. Good. Okay, 7.4 monthly finance report.
I got a new guy question,
Yep.
Gary. It says here that the municipality continues development of a couple of bylaws, and I've not been here very long. I'm curious who determines that we need to have a new bylaw, and once we determine that, who makes the bylaw?
Okay. A lot of our bylaws are old and maybe outdated to a certain degree, like from back to amalgamation times, so they need refreshing and looking at again. Each municipality reviews and amends them. The AMM has to have templates and stuff like that we can look at and refer to it and see if we want to go along with some of the stuff they offer. But each jurisdiction, each municipality creates their own bylaw and to suit their needs. For
So
them.
us here at this table?
Us here at this table,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Stemming from the finance report? Don't hear any, so we will move on to the resolution then. Resolution 369-2024, be it resolved that the finance report dated October 15th, 2024 be accepted as presented. Mover and a seconder, please. Derek moved. Seconded by Gale. All in favor? That is carried. Thank you. Okay, we're on to 8.1. Board of Revision. That's regarding taxes?
Yep.
Okay,
2025 assessment roll,
okay,
as well as the 2023 and 2024 supplemental assessments based on building
okay,
construction, building demolition, so on.
right.
Oh,
Sorry, Trevor. We can, if you have anything you'd like to discuss, we can take you after we pass this resolution. We did receive your report and approved it, Ken. Okay.
Just left work, so.
Okay, go home and do what you gotta do.
Okay.
yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ken. Sorry, Trevor, yes. Okay, so that's supplemental taxes, anything that was built and not caught the first go
Yeah.
around?
We didn't do it in 2023, probably due to the office closure and the loss
Right.
of staff for a prolonged period. So in 2024, we're doing 24 as well as 23. We can do 24 as the current year. We can do the prior year. We just can't do further back.
Mhm.
So we need to get this done before the end of the year, which we will because it's set for the board revision hearings are December 11th for those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does everybody know what that is?
Yeah, you were gonna say something,
Yeah,
so.
just wanted to meet.
Oh,
if
supplementary-
Everybody knows what the supplementary
Yeah.
Mm.
So if you've got a property and you built a new garage on it, your property assessment goes up. You can't appeal your property taxes, but you can appeal your property assessment, which is the basis from which property taxes are calculated. So if, for example, just an example, you build a garage, your property assessment goes up by $30,000, but if you feel it's only a $20,000 increase in the value of property, that's what you have the ability to appeal. The appeal deadline is basically will be actually in the supplementary property tax notices, and basically anybody who appeals for that time, there will be a hearing on December 11th, and the members of the hearing will be actually council, and basically representing the body of the hearing, and in going through those hearings, they will then make a recommendation as a board of revision to council, as council itself, as far as what to change the assessments for. Those recommendations are either followed or declined at the council level, and then basically the property taxes will be modified on any changes that are made.
Just a question, Trevor. I've never actually gone to a hearing yet, like myself. I don't recall one in all my years. Can it get changed prior to coming to the hearing yet by the provincial people or not?
Not sure if I changed. What do you
Like by the assessment branch, I guess. Say the person reaches out to the assessment branch on their own. Can it be reviewed and anything happening, or does it have to come back to us actually?
The way the hearings will be is if someone appeals,
Yeah.
a member of the assessment branch will be here. Typically, the first 10 minutes is the person basically stating the grounds on which they did their appeal. That could be written materials, verbal material presentation, and then typically there's a 5-minute response time for the assessment representative to actually speak to why we did the assessment. The board of revision doesn't have to make a decision at that time. They can take the information and then come back at a future time to make a recommendation. But it is just recommendation. So council would be on the board of revision. I don't think it would be prudent to actually make a decision at the time of hearing both sides. I think you want to deliberate based on what written materials are provided. Once a decision is made, it's just a recommendation to council itself, and then council would, through resolution, decide whether to follow that recommendation from the board of revision.
Okay.
So
Good.
you have time between, like I got mine once, it was totally wrong. As far as the tax notice came, went to assessment, they had just did some adjustments, then we got basically a credit back.
Right.
Yeah,
So it never
so
come to the board of
between-
revision even.
No,
It was fixed before.
When you get
Yeah.
your tax notice.
Right.
And then prior to November, December, it could be already fixed.
Okay. Okay, that's what I kind of
Yeah.
thought.
And that's typically there's settlement, which is basically where the property owner as well as the assessment branch, if they come to a settled and they say we agree on this, then basically through that settlement, it doesn't come to the board of revision as a hearing. It's basically they've come to an agreement amongst themselves what the value is, which is typically somewhere between the two values.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. That answers that. Thanks, guys, for that. That goes in this pile. Okay. This is a long resolution. Any other questions, I guess, first of all, or did we cover it off good? Nothing? Okay. Resolution 370-2024. Be it resolved that the Municipality of Minitonas-Bowsman appoint a board of revision to be comprised of the following members: Larry Mahalchuk, Reeve as board chair, Councillors Gary Bartel, Derek Bartel, Leanne Hutman, Gale Wagner, and Ken Reeder as board members. Trevor Wowk, Chief Administrative Officer, as board secretary. Further be it resolved that the 2025 property assessment roll appeal hearing date be scheduled for November 28, 2024, and further be it resolved that the 2023 and 2024 supplemental property assessment appeals hearing date be scheduled for December 11th, 2024. Mover and a seconder, please. Ken and Leanne. Ken was a little quicker, Leanne.
That's okay.
All in favor? That is carried. Thank you. Okay, we are on the administrative report, 8.2. Henry will be on as the senior election official again, Trevor?
Yep.
Is the-
He's got his contract. He is not. He was supposed to sign it before he left today,
Mhm.
but he never dropped it off.
Oh,
So
okay.
I will be
But
following
he's
up.
on board for
Yeah, he's
doing
agreed to
the-
it. We've already fully discussed it. It just needs
Okay.
his signature. So.
Good, for the by-election coming up, yeah,
So
okay.
that was supposed to be done before this meeting, but
Yeah, well, things
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
No, for sure. People got lots of stuff on their plates. Anything from anybody else regarding the administrative report? Okay, we'll read the resolution then. Resolution 371-2024, be it resolved that the administration report dated October 15th, 2024 be accepted as presented. Mover and a seconder. Derek, moved. Seconded by Gale. All in favor? That is carried. Thank you. Okay. Okay, folks in the gallery, we're back in camera again for some other stuff, and after that, the meeting will be open, but then that is the end of her. So you're welcome to hang around or
you still do the resolution.
whatever suits. I'll read the resolution though, if you want to wait for that. It's a, no? Okay, you're okay. Resolution 372-2024. Be it resolved that pursuant to section 152, section 3 of the Municipal Act, council shall meet as a committee of the whole to close the meeting and continue discussion in camera regarding land, legal, and employee. Pursuant to section 83, section 1, paragraph D, council members shall keep in confidence a matter discussed at a meeting closed to the public under subsection 152, section 3, until the matter is discussed at a meeting conducted in public. Pursuant to section 94, paragraph 1, section H, a council member becomes disqualified for breaching the requirement of confidentiality under clause 83, section 1, paragraph D. Moved by Leanne, seconder. Derek, all in favor? Carried.
Excellent.
8:53 here.
53. Okay.
Okay, resolution 373-2024, be it resolved that pursuant to section 152, section 4 of the Municipal Act, this meeting shall be reopened to the public at 8:53. Moved by Leanne, seconder. Derek, all in favor? That's carried. Okay, resolution 374 -2024, be it resolved that this regular meeting of council be adjourned at 8:53 yet.
53.
A mover and a seconder. Leanne and Gale, all in favor? Carried.
And we are adjourned.
We're adjourned. Thank you, guys.